Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel at Barbell Crush. Let's talk reflection and non-negotiables. So non-negotiables. So as I go back and I reflect on my day, I like to look back and think about what are the things that I do on a daily basis that have created these awesome habits. So I've kind of broken them down into a couple of different parts, and those parts are fitness, family, nutrition, and growth mindset. So that's what I want to talk about today, and hopefully it'll spark something in you to go back and reflect on those things that you do on a daily basis that have made you who you are today. So for non-negotiable number one, let's talk about fitness. So if you've tuned into my channel before, you'll see that I really enjoy moving my body in ways that make me happy and mentally sound. I like to work out at least 5 to 6 days a week, and that is because it really puts my mind in the right place for success. I like to do it early in the morning, and it gets me to have enough energy for my day and to be able to just tackle it with excitement. So what is it that I do for fitness? So I do CrossFit. That has to do with a lot of like Olympic weightlifting and functional movements and back squats and air squats and pull-ups. And I've been asked before, why is it so important to do a pull-up? And my sister and I have a joke about this. And we say that just in case the apocalypse hits, right, we're gonna have the right type and kind of strength to be able to lift ourselves up over a wall and be able to run from the zombies, right? I absolutely love exercises that are gonna challenge your strength and ability. Today we did something that was quite challenging that I had never done before, and that was hammering onto a tractor tire. And it took me a little bit of time to really get used to that movement, right? We're coming back and swinging forward. That was pretty crazy because it was simple, but it was a new movement. So I like working on skill and strength. I like developing the mind and the circuits to work in a brand new way. So that was quite awesome. Anything having to do with cardio that's really going to get my heart rate up and really just make me feel alive, I get super pumped up about it. Sprints are an awesome way to get the heart rate up and really start to feel your heart up in your throat. That's something that I really tried to get at. How do I get my cardio in? Well, that can be kind of tricky, but I like cardio by lifting heavy weights a little faster. And I think that's really how I get my cardio in. I do enjoy running every now and then. Like I said, we did sprints today, so that was a great way to get my heart rate up. Thrusters with dumbbells are also a great way. We did a little bit of that today, and I used 35-pound dumbbells. So, with that kind of movement and that amount of weight, you're gonna get your heart rate right where you want it. So non-negotiable number 2 has to do with nutrition. When I think about a non-negotiable, I think about what is it that one thing that you do that you would not give up and that you plan for. So my 2 non-negotiables with nutrition are going to be a vegan protein shake. I shoot for 2 or 3 in a day. It just helps me with the type of exercises that I do. It helps recover my muscles. It helps to build new lean tissue So 2 protein shakes a day, that's a non-negotiable for me. And then when I go to bed, I take vitamins, and those vitamins are vitamin D. They say that if you take vitamin D, you have a 46% less chance of catching, as you know, we're in a pandemic, so catching COVID-19 or COVID-19 variants. So I take a vitamin D nightly. I believe it's 5,000 ICUs, and that also helps me with the hormones that I need for keeping lean muscle tissue. I take zinc, also helps with the immune system, and then I also take a valerian. Sometimes when we're training hard, we really work up our central nervous system when you're lifting heavy, moving fast. So a valerian really helps me to calm my central nervous system and get a good, nice, sound sleep. So I had to move inside because it got extremely hot outside. I guess we are experiencing a heat wave, so I came inside. So my non-negotiable number 3 has to do with family. My family has my heart. They are my home. So my first non-negotiable with family is really taking care of my littles. I have a 12-year-old and a 14-year-old. And one of the things that's extremely important to me is that I sit quietly in their space and I listen to them, especially at the end of the day when they've experienced lots of highs and lots of lows. I like to go in their room and just kind of be and listen to the things that they have to say. It can be very telling where their mindset is when I sit and I listen to them. And it gives me a chance to connect with them, and then also, make sure to say goodnight, make sure that they're feeling loved and feeling important. Along those lines, always saying thank you for the small things, right? One of the things that I'm always, telling my husband is like, hey, did you notice that I cleaned the kitchen today, because, a please and thank you, I still feel go a long way. So I make sure to tell my family, my children, thank you, even if it is for the small things. My daughter just recently went out to the desert with us, and we thanked her over and over again for being extremely patient and just coming along with us for the ride, as I know that it is kind of a chore for her. But please and thank you goes a long way. All right, so my 4th and final non-negotiable is to attack the day with a growth mindset, which means don't be stagnant. Make sure that you are poking around in those things that you want to learn about. We are in a time and in an age where you have access to so many things just at your fingertips, right? You have your phone, you have websites, you have, not that this is a reliable source, but I hear my kids talking about this all the time. Like, hey mom, I heard it on TikTok, right? Definitely, you want to check your sources on that. But we live in a day and age where you can learn about anything that you want to learn. So really waking up every morning and paying attention to the things around you and searching out those things that you want to learn more about. For me, I think right now I'm in a place where I want to learn everything I can learn about fixes and flips, just because we have our hands on a property right now, and it's in a very desirable area, and so I want to learn everything that I can learn about what it takes to renovate a home. So that's one of the things that I'm really looking into. And then the other thing that I'm super interested in right now is e-commerce. I have just this feeling in me that I'm sick and tired of being caught in the 9 to 5 and having to work between four walls and being stuck to this certain schedule. So I'm trying to learn everything that I can learn about all the sites that are out there that are going to give you platforms and assist you to create your own e-commerce. So let's see, something else about growth mindset is you want to read daily. Similar to just learning about things that you want to learn about, I like to read self-help books. I like to think that it keeps my mind right. Let's see, currently I am reading, what's it called? Oh my goodness, I'm drawing a blank, but it's called Linchpin. And the whole thing behind Linchpin is that you've got to just ship it. Whatever it is, whatever idea you have, you've got to ship it. It doesn't have to be perfect. And you have a lot to offer the world. So if you put yourself out there, don't feel like you have to go for perfection. Just feel like you are enough, and the information that you're putting out there hopefully will be a catalyst so that you can be your best self, and along the way really motivate others. So that's currently what I'm reading. It's called Linchpin by Seth Godin. So it's good stuff. All right, so those were the 4 categories for me for my non-negotiables, right? They had to do with fitness, nutrition, family, and a growth mindset. So thank you for watching. Make sure to give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe. I will be around for other videos, and I look forward to chatting with you. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what are your non-negotiables.